Power Book 4, Force kicked off with a bang this past weekend as Tommy Egan, played by Joseph Sikora, quickly ruffled feathers in Chicago after leaving his life of crime on the streets of New York behind. The Star's spin-off arrives just as Book 2, Ghost Season 2 comes to a close, but it's safe to say the Force premiere also delivered on the action Power fans have gotten used to over the years. And while its popularity is in no small part down to the show's creators and scriptwriters behind the scenes, Walter Flynn's star Tommy Flanagan has admitted he and Sikora had a great time improvising while filming opposite one another. Flanagan takes on the role of Walter Flynn in Force, the established and no-nonsense crime boss who rules the streets of Chicago. With an army of loyal lieutenants around him as well as son Vic, Shane Harper, and daughter Claudia, Lily Simmons, keeping the family business in order, Walter looks unmovable at the top of Chicago's crime scene. However, as the series unravels, it'll soon become clear Tommy will prove a thorn in his side, not least because he's never been one good at adhering to warnings or taking orders. Joseph's an incredible talent and I had a fantastic experience working with him, Flanagan told Express. Co.uk about working on the new Power spin-off. He continued, "My character Walter Flynn is this big Chicago mob boss and this young man comes in from New York and sort of treads on my toes a little bit, so we have some fun." When asked if he preferred acting as the antagonist rather than an ally, Flanagan remained rather tight-lipped on what to expect from Tommy and Walter's relationship. "Well, we don't really know what's going on with Walter and Tommy from the first kickoff," he replied. "But I do love the confrontation, yeah. I think from an acting point of view and perspective, I love the confrontation because you never know what's going to come out of it. And Joseph is a very intelligent actor," Flanagan re-emphasized as he touched on the improvised side of things. "So when you start a scene and you kind of get to the improvisational side of things, a lot of good st comes out of that," he added. As well as working specifically with Sikora, Flanagan also opened up about his hopes for the show as a whole beyond its debut season. "As soon as I got on set with these guys and got in front of Joseph with the cameras, and we started doing our thing, I think, I wanna be here," he admitted. "So yeah, my hopes are long may it run. And I think it's got legs for sure. I mean, has such an interesting character, Tommy, you know. And I buy into the way Joseph plays him, 100%. Totally buy it, I see the reality and the truth in there." And this was echoed by Sikora, who also spoke to Express. Co.uk about Force and his hopes for the future of the spin-off. Sikora said, "I mean, I think that the show, even just in terms of what the fans want, and the storytelling, I think it has to go a minimum of 3 seasons. And maybe a few more than that," he continued. "But certainly 3 to get the full dynamic of Tommy Egan, and even Walter Flynn right now I think is a pretty exciting character." Tommy Egan and Walter Flynn are both outsiders that are, you see, one guy who is not from Chicago, who made Chicago his home, Walter Flynn. And now you see another guy coming into Chicago, who's from New York, who Walter gets to sniffing around to see this guy has intentions here. And he also, I think, sees a little of himself in Tommy Egan. So Walter has kind of this affinity for him, but he knows there can only be one high runner. Power Book 4, Force continues Sunday on Stars in the USA and Stars Play in the UK.